Turning Red is the latest Pixar joint about a young girl that lives in Canada. She turns into a giant red panda. It writes itself. This is Pixar's latest direct-to-Disney Plus film because Disney, for some reason, loves fucking over Pixar and just putting their movies straight on Disney Plus, even though they could just put them in theaters. I really hope Lightyear gets a theater release because this is just getting ridiculous now. And that movie looks like it deserves to be seen on a big screen. But anyway, let's talk about the movie at hand, Turning Red. It's pretty fucking cool. It's a fun time. It is a fun time. I love the animation style. It's kind of cartoony. But, you know, it's still Pixar, so they have, you know, elements of realism in the backgrounds and stuff. It has a good art style to it. The story's great. It's, you know, in ways it's very mature for a Pixar movie. Some idiots have been crying about it because, it teaches kids that they're allowed to not listen to their parents and shit. I don't think that's at all what the movie's going for. It's very much a story about growing up and becoming your own person. And sometimes your views don't mix with your parents' views, and that's okay. Kids need to grow up to become their own people. And that's what this movie's about. But the movie's getting like bad audience scores on Rotten Tomatoes and shit. Calm down, people. It's just a fucking movie. Tackles some themes that Pixar haven't tackled before. Tackles themes that Pixar has tackled before in movies like Brave. It's just that this is much better than Brave. And, you know, it's good to see it from the perspective of a young girl rather than a young man, which is usually how a coming-of-age movie goes. So the story's good. The acting's all good. The animation's good. I don't have a whole lot of gripes with the movie. Like, all around, it's pretty great. For a movie about a girl that turns into a giant red panda, it's kind of grounded, which is a weird thing to say. Doesn't get too fantastical or anything up until the last, 10 minutes maybe. And those 10 minutes do kind of feel out of place. Similar to the Batman, I guess. The ending of that movie. Where it's just kind of like, okay, we need to get rid of all of we've got all this budget left, let's throw it at the screen. Oh, okay. I do love movies with fake boy bands, and this has a pretty great fake boy band with some pretty good songs too. Yeah, I really don't have anything bad to say about this movie. It's a fun time. I needed to review it. Here we are. Is it one of Pixar's best? It's like middle of the pack. You know, it's not the greatest, but it's definitely not one of the worst. It's just a very good Pixar movie. When you're going up against movies like Toy Story and Monsters, Inc. and Finding Nemo and WALL-E and Up and Incredibles, you've got this huge roster of movies. It's hard to put out a new one that even reaches those heights. So don't think that me putting it in the middle of the pack is a bad sign. It's a very good movie. What are your thoughts on Turning Red? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you again soon. Stay bad.
Oh.